Hi and welcome to Magolansmodelworkshop. I'm your host Phil Magolan. This is just a wee update on the Flames of War 50mm Bocage Farmstead. From the last video was how to doing the sorting out the tree. I've added a bit more polyfibre, flocked it, and there we go, a nice fuller tree. Okay. As before, if you've seen the last video, it was a bit flat on the top, but now that looks better. That gives it a bit more tree-ish like. Okay, there we are. Okay, right, I am ready now to add the buildings. There's the farm, the barn, and the wagon shed. So, let's get gluing together. I'll start off with the wagon shed first. Okay, so that's it. Take the lid off, or roof. Well, like I said, I painted this black on the inside, as I did with the top of the walls. Now, I'm using to glue this all into place 2-part glue kit. It's called Made to Fast, basically for MDF. That's really what it's mainly used for. You know, joiners use it all the time. It bonds MDF, wood, rubber and most plastics. I use this, but I still use the old liquid poly or liquid cement, whichever, you know, for plastics, and use this for everything else. But then again, I use this for gluing these into place now. So let's get started. Now you've got about 10 seconds to work with this method. So you know, once it's in, it's in. So my advice is to always do a dry fit. So you know exactly where you're going to go with it. There we are. That looks just perfect for me. Yep. Okay. Right. Spray. Now this takes a few seconds to evaporate. You can blow on it and that evaporates quickly. I'll use a quick hairdryer on it. This just helps bond this glue faster. It's like an activation formula. Put nice speed on this. I'm actually looking forward to getting this thing finished. I don't actually own one of these, but I'm seriously thinking making one of these for myself, just for show. I know I forgot to glue into place just then, just thinking the posts. Oh, by the way, try not to get this glue on your fingers. It takes a few days for your skin to basically shed off the remains. Alright, that's nice. I need to pop them into place. I'm happy with that. That's in there. Let's go. There, that's spot on. Just wait a few seconds. Keep checking. Oh, one's in. This one's not in yet. There we go. I think that's about it. Is she moving? Yeah, I think that's about it. Yes, I'm happy with that. Right, there will be a gap between the actual model and the base, so this way a bit of PVA and some kind of little stick to apply. I'll be using two components. One of these cocktail skewer, or barbecue skewer I think it is, or something. Cocktail skewer, where did I get that from? And basically an airbrush pin shoved into a handle. I use this all the time. It's easy when you make your own tools, always comes in handy. And of course, there we go. That's it. That's nice and secured in place. Let's tear the lid on now. Sorry, lid, roof. Oh dear. She's not fit. Oh, tied it on back to front. There, that's not quite happy with that. Something's not quite right here. Oh, that's it. She's in place. I just think I have to make some little adjustments. And if you don't want this roof to come off, you can glue it into place. But you know, for me it's wargaming, so you know, you want access into your models, or you just want complete, you know, static models, then that's fine. Just glue everything in place, or use a bit of blue tack. And you're not going to see the blue tack, it's going to be underneath the roof afters, you know, stuck to the board. Okay, I'm happy with that route. I'm going to take the roof off because this is going to be moved around, and I think I'll start on the, oh no, I should have put, yeah. I need to put some kind of foliage in there. So with my trusted watered down PVA, if you're wondering what this wire is on there is for, it's a brush holder. I'll put the brush that way and I can dangle it down so it drips into the container. It's just an old soup container, this. Right. Now I need something that's farmer scatter that's going to represent straw hair stuff. There we go. So I put this old heavy crap stuff in here. It's a bit like straw. Yeah, that'll do me just nice. And I can either use a brush or the skewer, and I think it's going to have to be a brush. So I got one of these old cheap nasty brushes, you know, only you get like 10 for £1 or something. Like I said, I'm not into real big brushes, not expensive brushes. If it's figure painting, then yeah, I'll spend a wee bit of money. This is just to hide the join. The brush is going to be, just dab the PVA into there, and it's watered down tremendously. I mean, you can if you want, put it into the cable. That's the way I'm just adding it. You can see in the video, you can't actually see me applying this. I'm just running it in there. Some part of this model is going to be slightly obscured, so just bear with me. You better see me applying this in here. Okay, it's the same process. Straight into the gap. Right, there we are. Move them out of the way. Right, now and then just sprinkle this. Now this might be a bit too coarse, but we'll see how it works, how it goes. Don't really know how much you can put in there. It's just to hide the gap, that's all. And someone's bound to say, oh, it's full of straw, what's it full of straw for? Well, it could have been feeding animals in here, you know, or it's leftovers. I mean, you can add whatever type of scatters you've got. I'm just putting in a bit of straw. I'll add a bit of green stuff in there. I'm going to turn this upside down. Get rid of the excess. That's alright. Just use the back of that just to push it in there. Okay, I'm gonna just come out a little bit just to, so it doesn't look too straight. Just to give it a bit of as if it's just been blown in or just piled up. That's you get the general idea of what I'm trying to do here. Yeah, that should be, I reckon. That should be. Yeah, I'm happy with that. There we go. Right, I'm going to get a bit of green stuff. Oh, I have some here. right beside the camera. Big tub of it. I'll just sprinkle this on. There, that just blends it out a bit. Just adds a bit of texture, just to dress it up a bit. Yeah, that's it there, you see. Try and get the camera zoomed in. I'm going to take smaller photographs of this, but you can see the grass is in there. Just turn my lamp on and see what happens. Oh, there we go. There now. See that bit? Let's turn the camera this way, but just to get there now. Oh, that's better. Just there, see? No, that's better. See? Just adds that little texture. Not too much. You can go overboard a bit if you want to put fences in there and pallets and boxes and crates and stuff. But, if I've done like 28mm, I'll do one of these in 28mm though. I will do. And you can add more detail. Alright. So I need to get into the walls here so I can put that straw away. Alright. Now let's apply a bit more of this watered down PVA. That bit. It doesn't matter if it goes up the walls a bit. You can say it's moss grown, you know what I mean? Moss grown up the walls. There. I'm happy with that. Whoop. Okay, now back into me old there. So about the bright lights, I'm just going to pull that light back a bit there. There we go. I think that's better. Okay. Right now, bit of my old scatter. Sprinkle it on. You've got a lump in there. What the hell is that? Oh. Looks like a collar. Oh no. Better keep that. What is that? Oh my god. It's a dial for one of my wings of warplanes. How did that manage to get in there? How did I manage to get into the old scatter? Eh? Well, that's new. I put my little container. Don't know where it is. That's cool. Okay. Oh, a bit of I'll stop that in a place. Where's my trusted? Here comes an handle. Use that handle. There we go. Excess. Knock it off. I'm happy with that. It looks lovely. Right, let's blend the back of this wall in. Oh, the big gap in this wall, eh? Just, I'm going to go a little bit OTT on this bit. Let's get that glue into place a bit more. Yeah, just slap it on. There we go. Stipple this on a bit because I want this sort of like moss, or sort of like, or the vegetation sort of like going up the walls a little bit. Especially when I do this corner. There we go. I think that's just nice to stable it on there. And basically soaking all this up as much as I can. Yeah, that looks nice, and a bit, let's say here. Okay, now then. Take my large container, the model over, grab a handful of this flock and just dab it on. Okay, there we go. I'm using Woodland Scenics products, bit of Knock, bit of Bosch, so you know, whatever I can get my hands on, I'll just use it in the materials, not really bothered. But Woodland Scenics is my main stuff, but then it doesn't do, you know, pretty good colours. Right. So there we go. That blends all that in the back. Might be a bit too much, but hey, once it dries it will start, any excess will fall off. Yeah, that'll do me. I'm happy with that. Okay, right then, next one. So good so far. Let's put this little lid on and have a look at this little shape with the, oh, right, let's see. Yeah, good view in there now. Look at that. Looks like a little way in the manger, doesn't it? Cool. Man, put my sheep in there. That's just nice, I like that. I like my farm. There we go. Alright. Oh, getting close, getting all excited. And let's adjust this. Oh, this is a wee tight fit now. Whoop. That is definitely a tight fit. Oh, yeah, baby. Right. Let's check the back of that wall. Yeah. Yeah, no. Okay, I'm happy with that. I like the position of that. Let's take the roof off. Let's take the floor out. Let's check inside there. I need to bring this in a bit. Oh, there. Now we're touching the floor. So it really is tight. That is so tight. I think, yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, let's get this glued into place. Spray. That's that bit. Let's glue this into place. There we go. Right, that's in place. Now this little gate here, I'll apply some glue into there. And let's just, God, there we go. That's it. What, yeah, 10 seconds, she's done alright, boy. That is in solid, man. What's solid? Okay, right. Lids on. Right, let's see about applying some glue. No, that's not going to work. Let's try a thinner one. No. We'll have to go back to the brush. Oh. I dribbled on the model. There we go, gone. And back to the old brushing technique. Okay. That's it. Just put it in. Scrape off where you don't want it off the walls, just to put it in there. Bluff any excess. Same here. And I don't try not to get it on the gates, so I want like a little gap, so to speak, for just come out a little bit just from the wall. Something like vegetation. There we go. Yeah, like that one. Now here I'm going to have to leave this bit here up to the end there, just as a small gap here. Fill that one in there. There's a piece of vegetation, bit of stick bush. I'm going to turn that round. Could be thorns or something, or just a branch or something. No, I'll get rid of them. Don't like them. There we go. That's better. Oh, I dribbled on my tree and all that. Excuse me. There we go. Right on the back now. Got that's nearly all in there. Bit of flock on the back. There. There's just a couple of spots on the front of this shed here. The gap, just to fill them gaps up. The rest is all taken care of with the static grass. It's already been applied. I'm happy with that there. Yeah. Okay. Done. That's it. That's the shed in place. Sorry about the brightness. To get a good shot of the building. I'm going to turn the light up, but it's going to go a bit dark. Oh, yeah, really dark. So, light back on. Watch the flash. There we go. There we go. I'll do close-ups of this. A few photos so you can see. It's all blended in nicely. Okay, you see it's all coming together, eh? Okay, next stage. So do the same thing with the house. Take off the roof, remove the floor. Let's put these out of the way. I'm getting damaged sim with this one. Put them over there. Should have done that beforehand, but I didn't. There we go. Alright, now there we go. Oh, last shed roof. Okay. Let's dry fit first. That's perfect. Yeah, I like that. That is just spot on. I'm going to add a bit of vegetation on there. A few flowers, I think, in front of the wall. Bit of the green stuff all the way. More flowers on here, I reckon. A few in the corner there. and just a bit of my scatter material into there. That's what I'll do. Yep, happy with that. Right, okay, let's go. Spray on. Okay, wow, there's a bit of smell comes off this, and I'll catch your nostrils. Okay, 10 seconds to get this into place. Oh no, what I forgot to do is dab a little glue in there, put it at the top, basically put it at the, sort of like at the top of the wall, so when you glue the model it pushes the glue down. I need a little spray on there. Now that should activate that glue that's underneath there in the corners. So, okay, let's drop this into place. I'm happy with that. That's in. Yeah, I'm happy with that. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I reckon we've got a glade house now. So this house is now quite glued into place except for this front wall. I reckon that should be it there. It's not moving now. Is this one moving? No. Is that moving? No. There's movement. No. See it? I think that's it. She ain't moving now. Alright. So let's just pop the floor back on and the roof on just to make sure that she is where she's supposed to be. And if there's any movement, I'm afraid I'm going to have to cut the model off. So cut the farmhouse off the base and make a right hash job. Right. I'll have to put a little marker on the side of this roof so you know which side to put on. There we go, that's it. Right. I'm happy with that. She's, yeah, that moved, that, oh, that's a lot better. Okay, now then, let's get the flock on first. I'll try a little bit of thin brush just to, because I really don't want to get it all over the house. Just a bit in here. With my needle, just gently pad the scenic material that you're using, whatever mixture, whether it's your own concoction or straight from the bag. So I tied it to you. I'm happy with that. Give it a few seconds and then tap away the excess. With the model, if the house fell off, then obviously it's not glued in place. I mean, that makes a nice little flower bit that just does that. I'm quite happy with that now. Just need to do the front here. Now, at the back here, oh, look at that. See, that didn't glue into place. I missed that one. So, how am I going to do this one? Right. I'm going to have to pump it into that little gap in there. Using the needle, push it in, feed it in, push down on that bit, and apply this activator. Wait a few seconds. Doesn't take long because you can actually watch it's just evaporating the glue, you know, it's just making it go solid. That's it. She's now in place. Perfect. Now while that is still drying, I reckon I can get some flock on top of there. Okay, the big one's on. Oh, that didn't quite work. It got the other side but not in there. Right, so I need to be careful because it could end up there. Just dab it on top. That's it. Now, when I worked out for where the door was going to be, I forgot to I put the entrance in the wrong place. I was putting the scatter down. I marked off the wrong position of the door, so until I got this model glued into place, it was basically make a gap. See, I put the what do you call that mixture? Sand mixture right up to the frame of where the edging of the building was going to be, and then I know for a fact I was going to put flock on top of it, and then the adjustments for doorsteps and doorways and stuff. You just basically scrape off the flock, and it should reveal the painted sand or sand base or whatever base you've used underneath it. Now, all these methods here can be used for miniature railways as well, you know, model railway. Same technique, same process. It's just that they're not used for wargaming. This is. So I made it as strong as possible. So it's down to the person who's going to use it. But I ain't going to use it. This ain't mine. This is someone else's. Now this fence here is a bit wobbly, so I'm going to have to apply my bit of I have to remove that post all the way. Put that back into there. Push that up. Secure it. Blast it. That should be enough there just to activate the glue. 10, 9, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, you can do it. Yes. Now it's not wobbly. That's in place. Okay, that's that. Let's see if we get a close up there. See the bit I've done. Yeah, nice. Just blends in just lovely. Yeah, just lovely that is. How that blends in. There's a little gap down here, but a bit of brown paint because that's still sand in there. And it's just painted black. What I've gone over with the black. Right. And it's just, I'm happy with this back wall here. Maybe not there. Just in here needs to be filled out a bit. And then the next is I'm going to work on my little flowers. I think I have, no, I haven't got them ready yet. So what I'll do is I'll pop off and go and make them and do a video showing how I've put them into place. They all will be in place when I start the next video. Yeah, a bit more glue in that. There we go. Let's get some of this flock into the back there. Give it a few minutes. Oh. There we go. That's like a little mini flower bed. Alright, let's do the back of this and then that's it, nearly completed. Oops, there's dribbled on the board again. And wipe off the excess. There we go. Okay. Now then. Just going to fill out this wall a bit, do the whole front of that. Get my scatter material. Right. Just pop it down. Wipe off any excess. Turn this up completely, bounce it on the house. Right, let's have a look. Yeah. Yeah, that looks nice. There. I'm happy with that. The wall's better. Inside, yeah, I have to do the inside. Just do this bit. No, I like that. No, yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. Right here. No. That's that blended in. Let's do the back of this wall. Whoa. I need the back there. I'll tell you what I'll do. Whoops, a bit too much on the brush. Wipe the excess off. There we go. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I need my other hand, so I have a little vice. Simple method. So you never keep walking off. It's just that all my stuff's around this table. I work on an 8x4 table. If you're interested, if you want to know what size table I work on. Put that one there. Okay. Now this is a multi-vice. Secure. Right, release that a little bit. And there we go. Right now. Where was I? I was on this part of the model. This is what I call my third hand. Oh, what's that? The knocked off. Okay, there we go. This is the base plate and it's a multi-vice. I just thought I should give you a quick demo. Release that. Okay. It's a little jig I made. I use it for a thing. Right. Get a tub of 100 base, MDF 6mm. Have a back plate. You can make this any height you want. You can also write on it. That's my vice there. The head swirls around a bit. Lock that into place. call my third hand. Unless you use it for every model. I have different size blades. I have wider ones, longer ones, bigger ones, higher ones. I'll just keep the vise on the ball joint slightly tight so it's, you know, I can move. So I've got some access, take that excess off there, doesn't matter. As long as I get into this wart. Let the jib come off. That's nearly completed. Oh, nearly finished. Quite enjoyed this build. I enjoy all my bloody builds. There we go. Just a bit more in there. I'm happy with that. Yeah. Okay. Let's sprinkle this on in there. And my scatter in here is just a mixture of everything. It's basically what's left over from other jobs. You know, I try not to waste the scatter because it's, you know, as long as you get all the crap out of it, like bits of paper, bits of wood, you know, anything, there's a bit of foam in there, and I've got a couple of hairs in there. Well, not mine, the waves, you know what I mean. There we go, and that takes out any fibres, and then top off the, move that out of the way because I don't want to get covered in foliage. There we go. Knock off the excess, blow it away. Oh, I missed that bit in there. So, you can see it's all rushing out, getting myself one of these multi-purpose stand devices. Well, I love the machine. I've had it for a wee while, and it saves me the hassle. Look at this, I can turn this all around. Now, you can use another method, put on double-sided sticker tape, you know, maybe a strip in a strip there, and then pop your model on that way, you know, secure it. As long as you don't paint the base of the model, because you'll end up leaving your maggots behind. I need to just go and just test this out somewhere a minute. Yeah, that's okay. For a moment, then I actually felt the model wobbled. Oh, sorry, warped. It's just me. Okay. Final process, final outside of this wall. A little bit in the gate here. Getting there. Okay. Nearly finished. Nearly finished. Oh. Another model to add to my collection of millions. There we go. So close now, I need to wash this brush out. Right, tissue there, I'll take that out. Oop, wrong body. There. Why that brush in there? Okay. Now then, let's get the last of this. Let's turn this around a bit there, get a better view. Okay, let's put that in there. And that's that. Okay. I've just got to knock my model off. I wasn't glued into place at all. Weird. Oh. She didn't glue at all. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, then let's have a look at this. Wow. She didn't glue into place after all. That's okay. I call that a fail. There we go. Cool. Now that is now in place, except for these posts. Okay. I'm happy with that now. Let's pop them into the dollops of glue. Let's apply a bit of this activator. Wait a few minutes. There we go. Now that is now secured. That's it, everything's blended in. Just check these bones now. I've got myself worried now that the rest didn't glue into place. And that's into place. Oh, look, there's another. Let's push that into place. Activator. Whoa. Yeah, that's it. She's now secured. That's it. Just need to apply the flowers. I think I'm not going to go over the top of the flowers, just enough to put on the house. Okay, I'm happy with that. Yeah. So, good to go. Alright, I'll put that down there a minute. Let's shift this face out of the way. Let's clean down my workspace just a touch. tools away. This won't be blows over me. That's that. Is alright. Okay, let's get this roof in that place. Yeah, on there. Just check that, double check it. Bit of a pop on there. That's nice. Pop the floor in. Roof on. Nice little fit. Put the barn floor into place. There we go. Check the roof on. Okay, so, and there we go. 1 times Bocage Farm 50mm flames of 4. Isn't that nice, eh? Ready to go. Close up. Oh, lovely. Yeah. Just look at the views in that one. Yeah, it's just cool. Oh, yeah, I could spend all day playing with this, getting the camera in there, getting good angles, getting light. I'm going to take this outside and get some good photos, shots of this. Yeah, that's just lovely. Perfect. Now what I'll do, I'll leave all the necessary links to my webpage in the description. So you can either purchase the whole lot. This will be sold on eBay as well. I will put something like this on eBay. But mind, you know, the next model I'll make will be near enough the same, but maybe the colours will be slightly different. But try and get it to look the same. Okay. Every model I make, you know, just like the farm, there's always a slight variation, a slight, you know, difference in the paintwork and the brickwork, the foils. You know, I can't remember where all the, you know, particulars about the foils or where it's going to go or what's going to happen. But I think I'm going to do some stills with just showing the flowers on, rather than doing a complete video with the flowers. It's easier that way. Okay. All these balloons can be made separate. You don't have to have them on this Bocage Farmstead type thing. But there you go. Let's just the camera down a bit. Alright, I'm happy with that. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to subscribe and leave any comments. Should you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. That's me. Thanks. Thank you. And hope to see you next time. Bye bye.